It's not been easy at all. But we are here. Um,
Let's go. Ready. Set. Go. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Check go. Set it. Hot, hot. Let's go now. Set it. Here we go. Set. Hut. Ready, 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 ready. Down. Set. 60 bison. 60 bison. Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Come on. Set. Ready. Let's go. Set go. Ready. Set. Ready. Go. Set. Ready. Let's go. Check go. Set. Bronco. Hut, hut.
All right, so far so good.
Here we go. Here we go. Set up. Let's go now. Here we go. Set. Go. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Down. Check go. Set. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Come on. Come on. Hut. Let's go. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Set up. Check go. Let's go now. Hut. Here we go. Set up. Ready. Ready. Hut. Down. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Go.
All right.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
All right, so everybody's done. All right, we're 1-1 in the preseason. Final game of the preseason. We get to see kind of what we're made of. The boy got 1,500 of them things. Money's still out. Yeah, cool. I don't know nobody seriously hurt. Okay. Deion Cobb is out. But I think he's been out. So, not too crazy. That's who's supposed to be in there. Deion Cobb. Mitch Zahn. He gets upgrades up to 76. So, that's huge. Big upgrades, though. Okay. Liking it, liking it, liking it. Let's go playmaker. He's up to a 71. Okay. No catching. Oh, +1 catching, +3 release. That's huge. I want to get that route running up too, so we'll probably start focusing on that a little bit more. Anybody else here? Oh, Chris Lampman, who we drafted last season. Greatest power. I don't know what that guy do anything, but okay, I guess. But the starters will be playing this week, so you guys will get to see those guys in action. As we get ready for the actual season. Well, I would like to see Rose over Davis and Smart in there as well. I think Mitch Zahn will be my 2. Start out the season. Did we draft Ridgeway this season? No, he was last year pick. Okay, offensive line is getting there. Slowly but surely, it is getting there. The best part is our defense. I'm not gonna lie, defensive line is crazy. But did Dale Smith start on Micah? In fact, I think he will. As we're trying to get a feel, Eric did get a pick. Well, I think we'll probably be starting more so in the regular season. I want to say Banks is in the slot this season. Tariq Woolen isn't that good at man coverage, though. But I do think we can put Banks still in that slot. Keep the outside hot. Okay, yeah, I think that's how we're gonna roll it. And you guys will get to see Briar Branch this season, so that's another big plus. It's gonna be Rhodes. It's gonna be Smart, Madden, Davis, Jackson. Yeah, that's how we're gonna look. Nah, Davis how we're gonna look for the rest of the season too. Just to keep Cam fresh throughout the season. That's kind of how we're gonna look. No, put Wendell in the slot. Wendell, Hyatt, Wilson probably won't be here next season, so we'll go Rhodes. Yeah, I don't think Mitchell's gonna be here next season. Respectfully. They got Riley in the slot. I kind of like how we had it set up last season. Where Baines could still play the slot. Belton in the slot. Elijah. Okay, cool. That could work. That could really, really work. I was looking at Taylor. Then I look at his man, only a 67 man. At least with Elijah, he struggles in zone. He's not that bad. All right, cool. We might be looking forward to being a man team after this season, but we'll see. But they probably just play the first quarter and kind of get them off the field. Um, this is the stats so far. This is what the stats look like. Hyatt fumbled. Zahn looking really good. Rose is looking really good. Kiernan is looking good. Second year man at UCLA. So far only the backups gave up sacks. I want to take Taylor, Shannon Kennedy, Brian Young, okay. Daniel Oliver, Rick out of Clemson. Deion Cobb had 4 tackles and a tackle for loss. Okay, Brandon Saunders, second man at Ohio State, who had 5 sacks, 5.5 sacks last season. Eric Aquaviva, Rick out of Notre Dame, who we drafted, had a pick. Elijah Jones had a pick. AJ Riley, second year man at Miami, had a pick. Dane Bellin got a pick. So hopefully things are looking up for us this season. Hopefully. You can only pray for things to be in the upper trajectory for your team. So let's see how we look here. Final game of the preseason. It is a rain game though. It's Cincinnati, Ohio. They punted on our first possession. So let's see kind of what we can get. We have our starting offensive line out here. Starting whole group, respectfully. 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver to the left. We already pick up 5 yards. But Kev's got to be. He hasn't played in a couple weeks, so I need to get a better feel for him. But so far, so good. And nothing there. Picked up the yard, actually. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. Okay. I think we can go where Cam is really just our number 1 back, and Keith Mitchell can be our third down back, and the rookie Lashley can be our back. But let's see kind of how this goes. Fine, Cole Madden for our first down. That was a good ball by Dart. Fine misses on for a gain of 3. Hey, Ricky. And I think that's where he can probably play for us as a number 2 tight end behind Noah Fant. He's hitting dev, so he get at least a star. And he gets stuffed in a gap by Logan Wilson. He actually is on the Cowboys right now, but now we overthrew Noah Fant. That sucks. All right, well, our star-studded defense would come back outside. Big hit. Get the ball right back. Turnover, actually. So if I was a pick, they don't really get to see it pop up. Can't outrun him. Loses 2. So it seemed like either it was a pick or a fumble recovery for us. I didn't really hear that though. We had Wandell, but we held it so long. Okay. And kick is good for Tyson Altman, second year man at TCU. Who we took in the sixth round? On defense here. Dawson's out there, Banks, Estrada. Time to bring him down. 3-0 now. We're playing some zone. End of the first quarter. We do play full gameplay in the regular season. Flip it. Flip.
Gun.
Tyler Dawson flies in there like a rocket. That's what 89 speed can get you, baby. Brian Branch is out there.
Here we go.
We got us some dogs this year. Well, I don't know what Banks is doing. I can't tell you what Banks is doing. That's why you don't want to set him out on the island. Things like that can happen. Probably should press. Yeah, it's got to be down to the 4. Could have a Mitsu's on here, depending on what they give us. What the frick was that, Titus? Get out of my way. I looked at the rookie there. So that's just kind of just what I felt like was going to be open. I can't put him on the flat. I don't like none of these. Turn, will. Matter of fact, let's put him on the will. Hey, Noah Fan can't catch him. Good job, Noah. Fant couldn't catch. That sucks. They're looking here. Oh, we overthrow Wandell. Six, 7. They get a 1-yard rush. So it seems like Dave Bell will play a lot more this season.
12.
A complete great play by guess who? Brian Branch. That's his wearing 34. Might switch his number though, but 10-6 would have been 57. 3 timeouts. 70 yards to go. Let's go. Let's see what we can get here. Good catch by Malik Neighbors. That was a tough window to fit it at 3-3, but we got it. Lost. I don't know what he got going on, but he's tripping. Slide, get a 15. I don't know what my tight end was doing, but he came all the way back towards the line like he was blocking. Great job. Give me some room. Fill the range. Just hurry back up to the ball. We tried that on multiple occasions and it just hasn't worked out. I'm kind of scared because I don't know where. Okay, great. Can't you got a freaking lineman? It's a defensive lineman. What the frick? Oh, the other way. Yep, I saw the foot ranger at least. And it is good. All right, 10-9. How did we fumble? How did we fumble? We recovered it, but how did we fumble? Ay. Touchdown, Cam's got to go. Nice. Run, Cam. Nice, 4th and 7. We'll get that up. In the red zone again. All right, Watts, Devontae Rhodes, Smart, Fine, and Mitchell. With Hendon Hooker, who probably will possibly be our backup quarterback. Based off his stats, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Based off of that, I think he will potentially find his way into the backup role. We find Mitchell's on, picks up 3. I think if it wasn't raining, that ball would probably get there. The Rose ends up getting open. I think based off of Mitch on touchdown. Good job, Rook. Another turnover. It's 22-10. Caught it out of bounds. That's on me. The Mitch Zahn is hurt. That's no good. Yeah, that's a throw. Elbow bruise. And 25-10. Up by 15. 6 minutes left. 17-25. Okay. Well, on their 2-yard line here. That's really no good. Oh, we give us some breathing room. Up to the 16, getting 14. We know we can run the ball. That's one thing we know we can do. But it's going to be a matter of how often can we run the ball. Eden Mitchell with a big gain of 20. I like how that guard pulled. I think it was 79. Was that Munford? No, actually, that's Anton Harrison. He already has 6 carries for 50 yards. Good run. This should be their last timeout they're able to take here. A good run there. That should necessarily take us to 2-minute warning. And it will. So Lashley comes in here. Big run by Lashley. He picks up a good game. Okay, try some of these run plays out. Decent game, probably about 2 or 3. Ridgely gets off on Huda. We have a lot of power backs more than like speed backs. Size. Keaton Mitchell, who only has 93 speed. But even still, that's a little bit of a gamble. With Mitchell, in a way. Just blasted at the 2. But great run, nonetheless, by Lashley, who I guess caused some pain out there. Oh, we got stuck. I don't like these counter runs. These counter runs are what's really killing us right now. Need some up the middle. We don't need to score. I would love to score. Like I said, we don't need to, but I would love to. 3rd and goal here. Even if we don't get it, I'll probably try to go for it. I don't know what that was. I'll kick a field goal there. I was trying to get him yards and a touchdown, but that just didn't happen. That defensive line buckled up. But we won 28-17, won by 11. Not bad, not bad. Good game all around. So let's look at some player stats. So yeah, we did pick him off twice. That's Will Levis. Okay. Darwin, 19 from 28 to 12. 5 for 9, 33 yards. Okay, not bad. We didn't really throw the ball that much. Okay. Not bad, not bad. He did fumble, but he recovered his own fumble. They don't really have a running game. White only had 22. Taj Brooks only had 4. Isaiah Davis only had 5. And then Smith had 3. That's it. Look, Neighbors had 76. I had 28 and a touchdown. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Look at all these pancakes. Alex Bowden gave up 2 sacks. Okay. 15 tackle for Logan Wilson, though. Sheesh. Okay, cool. We got 3 sacks today. 2 picks. Glenn Fitzpatrick and Deontay Banks. Nice, nice. No forced fumble. 1 pass deflection for Tyreek Woolen. No tutties, no safeties, no block field goals. Nice. You look really good today. 5-5. On it twice today. Okay, cool. Not bad. We did get some picks. Glenn Fitzpatrick, 2nd-year man, middle linebacker, backup for Tyler Dotson. But other than that, we don't really look too shabby. Big upgrades here. Okay, +3 block jetting, +2 finesse moves, +2 power moves. Cool. +1 pursuit. Nice. Nice. He's only 26, so still developing him. It's very used to me, but I think he's gonna get there. What do we upgrade? I want to get this break tackle up. Let's keep going with power. Goes to 74. +1 break tackle, +3 tracking. Nice. Tracking is 87. Nice. Nice. Cam's got to move more of the do it all back for us. Y'all can see. We go to Cam, obviously. Um, he kind of does everything at this point. We're just developing his receiving portion of him, but he kind of does it all for us. Top 15 running back in the league. Nice. Can't really be mad about that. Offensive line is getting better. It's young, but it's getting better. And Miss Zahn is star dev, so I think that's a huge place to start. With developing him. Um, I think Riley will be a starting two cornerback. Now, now what we have to figure out is everything else that will surround this team, as in like who do we let walk, who do we keep, things of that nature. We're just gonna change his number to 22. I ain't really like 34 on him, unless there's a single digit number. Other than that, I ain't really like 34 on him. Let's see if there's a single digit number. 19, yeah, no, he ain't wearing that. All right, 22. I ain't really like 34. 34 just did not fit him very well. I was just scrolling safety that he is. All right, cool. So not bad. Let's go to the bye. This way we can make all the cuts. Um, cut every player. So we feel comfortable with cutting and think we'll still be in a good position. That's also where we can trade some players as well. But if we look at stats, 20 for 30, not bad. No touchdowns, no picks. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Yeah, Sam Hartman is gone. What, 20 of 26? Not bad. Wasn't sacked at all. Okay. All right. Mitch Zahn looked phenomenal. Rose looked good. Where Theo? Yo, he didn't get nothing. I don't know. I was the one throwing the ball, but he was barely open. 2 sacks, 2 sacks. Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. Dang, we had 6 picks. Glenn Fitzpatrick, Dave Belton, Eric, Elijah, Banks, and Riley. Okay. Elijah got a pick 6, I believe. Okay. All right, cool. So that's what we look like. I think we make a trade. I think we can make a trade respectfully and still be okay after this trade. We're trading away Theo Johnson, who's on a 1 year deal. I don't think there will be any team out there that's looking for a tight end, but I would love to put him on a team where he will still be utilized. I don't want him anywhere where he won't be utilized. Even if that is just a backup role. Green Bay could be a great fit. We'll be able to start there at least. Seattle. Although they just draft a guy. Tennessee. Well, it's true with Green Bay. Actually, no. Let's keep it with Tennessee because at least we won't have to see him. I think a fourth is reasonable. That's a trade. Good, nice. All right, let's look at our roster. We're gonna get rid of Sam Hartman because I just feel like we can. He's been in the league for 4 years now. I think he's still a practice squad player. We'll keep those 4 guys. We can release Palmer. Well, that says trade away. Never mind. We're not gonna get much back for him anyways. Might as well release him. Don't lose any money. Jaquan Jackson. I like Jaquan, but we just don't have no room for him. I really want to keep Smart. So that's Joey Patterson will be practice squad. Rick out of Oregon State. I think Davis and Wilson is another just release factor. Instead of me trading them. Actually, we probably get something from Roman Wilson. Let's see. Let's trade away. Let's see what's out there. All right, so there. She's a 7-3. Like I said, I try to put my guys in a position where they can still compete. Where there are a lot of teams out there now. Okay, so he could at least attempt. Bengals. Trade with the Bengals. Ooh, it might be. I might as a 6 rounder. Okay, cool. That's fine. Cool. He's so slow. So let's go ahead and yeah, we can release him. He's 26 already too. All right, let's go with those 4. Originally Pat squad. Never mind. We're going to probably bring him back. Actually, Daniel Estrada goes over to left tackle. Yeah, we probably screwed this team with all these signings, man. But we'll see. All right, let's keep going. He's not back yet, so I need to keep at least 1. Kobe Gilmore, normal def, so move to the practice squad. Jones, practice squad. Want to keep him. Practice squad. Right now, level practice squad. I really do like Kennedy as a special teamer. 5 more players. All right, cut DeVito. I want to keep 4. I do want to keep 4. I think this is our 6. I want to keep 4. Oh, he's a bench guy, actually. All right. I like what he can bring to the team, but I do think we can get rid of him. All right, prep squad. Prep squad. All right, cool. And that's our roster. All right, so let's look at the league transactions. Let's see who's been traded so far. We made that trade. We made that trade. The Browns traded their Sanders to the Saints for Darnell Hayward. The Bills trade Landon Jackson to the Browns for Chad Mama. The Buccaneers trade Chris Braswell to the Dolphins. Oh no, the Panthers trade Trevor Etienne to the Ravens for Roger Rosengarten. Dolphins trade Jalen Wright to the Bucks for Chris Braswell. Cardinals trade Javon Baker to the Browns for Jake Conklin. Broncos trade Chris Abram Drains to the 49ers for Jordan James and a couple picks. Then we've seen this one. We've seen all these already. All right, cool. So this is our roster makeup start of the season. So we have Jackson Dart, Hendon Hooker. We have Cam Scottaboo, Kean Mitchell, Jonathan Brooks, and Dorian Lastly, working at LSU. We have Malik Neighbors, Wanda Robinson, Cole Madden, Jalen Hyatt, Javante Rhodes, and Markel Smart. Two rookies at the bottom, obviously. We have Noah Fant, Mitch Son, and Casey Kiernan. We have Charles Grant and Daniel Scrada. We have Makai Becton and Thayer Monfort. We have Lucas Hewitt, the rookie out of Penn State, 18th overall pick, and John Michael Smits. We have Titus Howard and Jake Kubas. We have Alex Bowden and Anton Harrison. Defense out of bowl, we have Abdul Carter and Brendan Saunders. Kevin Thibodeau and Brian Young. We have Kobe Turner, Byron Murphy, Darius Alexander, and Deion Cobb. We should be back fairly soon. Yeah, 35 weeks, yep. We have Dale Smith and Eric. Tyrell Dodson, Glenn Fitzpatrick, Darius Malosu, Jordan Estrada, Michael McFadden, Tariq Woolen, Deontay Banks, AJ Riley, Elijah Jones, and Alontae Taylor. Javon Holland and Gabe Spitzer. Yeah, Brian Branch and Dane Belton. Tyson Altman, Corey Bojorquez, and Chris Lampman. We have 2 seconds, a third, 2 fourths, 2 fifths, 4 sixths, and a seventh. Now, 2029, we might be even more cooked, but we'll see how that kind of pans out. Either in our favor or not in our favor. All right, so we do play the Chargers week 1, so I would love to look at their roster. Charles Grant is asking for a trade. I can't tell you why. I don't want to trade him. It's not even nothing good here. Game of the week, though, is what it's classified as. Ooh, that's big. That's big. Okay. I love seeing these games early in the season between teams with high expectations. Okay. Now, with Shador Sanders going to the Saints, how does that look for the Saints? Ooh, everybody thought he was going to get drafted too in real life, but they went other ways. And he is the starter. They do have Matthew Stafford. I guess Stafford's not going to cut it. They still have Spencer Rattler. They don't have Matt Dixon. Oh, they drafted Matt Dixon, the rookie out of UCLA. But how will Shador Sanders fit into this role? Now, the Browns, on this hand, who are going with Terry Fisher, the rookie quarterback, or second-year guy out of Virginia Tech, they still have Dylan Gabriel and Tanner McKee. Now, my other question is, where is the guy they drafted a year ago? I think he's like what 27 now, possibly. No, no. Is still there? I think he's like, oh, he should be somewhere near here. Tyler Shaw, he plays for the Falcons. Yo, that's crazy. He's a backup for the Falcons. Marcus Mariota's back on in Atlanta. Okay, this is a crazy new NFL at quarterback. Will Levis is the starter for the Bengals. Is Joe Burrow out? Oh no. Never mind. I'm tripping. Joe Burrow. Never mind. Will Levis is on the Bengals now. Sam Howell's with the Bills. They have their backup for the future. They also have another backup in Blake Borges. Okay. Marcus Shepard, who didn't, I don't think played that bad last season. I Yeah, he did have. I mean, it wasn't bad, but because he didn't start the whole year. Because Kyler Murray ended up coming back after his injury, who put up some pretty solid numbers. Okay, so they do have Anthony Richardson is here. Deshaun Watson is here. Justin Herbert. Okay. So I see if there's any big changes. Justin Fields is on the Jags. Jameis Winston's with the Jets. Gardner Minshew. Okay. Leslie Hatcher, the rookie out of Arkansas. Mac Jones is back in New England. So is Dobbs. Geno Smith career is over. None of these like second year rookies have some electric speed for us to be worried about. Justin Ritter's on the Raiders or the Rams. I'm sorry. Zach Wilson's with the Ravens. Malik Wilson's with the Ravens. Stafford's obviously with the Saints. Okay. Jalen Milroe's still here. Probably the fastest quarterback in the game besides Lamar. Except Donald's still there. Mitchell Wilkins. Okay. Second man of Penn State. He has 91 speed. With 91 throw power, what season did he have? 23 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not bad. Not bad. Who's that? Daniel Jones? Yep, Daniel Jones, of course. Okay. That's Cam Ward developing. He's getting sacked 78 times in your career is just not good. Throwing 20 plus touchdowns consistently, also throwing 15 picks consistently, also throwing 3,000 yards consistently is good. But averaging at 81, okay, he's not playing terrible. He also ran the ball a lot last season, so I don't know how to feel about that. JJ McCarthy is looking good, nice out there. Okay, but okay, I just want to kind of see the changes at quarterback. But we have this team today, the Chargers. Justin Herbert is the starter. Amarion Hampton, Chris Guerrero, rookie out of Oregon, 22 years old, 74 overall. Raheem Sanders, Jordan Guerrero. Our receiver is Vlad McConkey, Zay Flowers, Trey Harris, Keandre Lambert Smith, and Charlie Byron. Second man out of Appalachian State. Tight end is Dalton Schultz. They have Orande Gatson, the second out of Syracuse. Sergio Correa, rookie out of Syracuse. And they have Steve Klotz. So they got some decent speed tight ends. Offensive line, they have Rashawn Slater. They drafted Patrick Flynn, who was terrible. Zion Johnson is here. Okay. Andre James. Okay. Bradley Riley, the rookie out of Texas A&M. 22 years old, 81 overall, taking over for Osiris Torrance, who's hurt. Joe Alt, who's really nice. Defensive side ball to have Jack Sawyer, but he's hurt. He will not be playing today. He was drafted by Pittsburgh. Didn't really have a good season, but also try to revamp, but that's not gonna happen. So they have Derek Hall and Kyle Kennard. They have Mike Donna and Joe Tyron Shoyanka. They have Grover Stewart, Isaiah Young, second year man out of Florida State. Trayshawn Wharton. Sam, they have Thomas McCain. They also have J.P. Matthews. So Thomas McCain is second year man out of Tennessee. J.P. Matthews is the rookie out of Minnesota. Mike Lambert, they have Bobby Okereke. I think we traded him here a year ago. Or no, we traded him here this past offseason, actually. Oh, no, actually, he signed here. Junior Colson and Noah Sewell, but he's hurt. They have Dion Henley and D. Winters. Quarterback room, they have Tarheeb Still, Drew Phillips, Chidobio Ozie, Kelly Rango, and Benjamin Sages. They kind of went in our direction of getting some speed, but fast. They have Elijah Molden, Jimmy Colin, Derwin James, and R.J. Mickens, Kevin Dickerson, Ryland Wright, Christian Kuntz. Okay, and then look what they have. They have a fourth. They have a second. To nine. We're just hoping we do good, and then we won't. None of that will really matter. What picks they have, that's ours. All right, cool. So we're gonna use auto-generated rookies yet again. We never really try to go in with the mindset of getting whatever. So they're good at left tackle, wide receiver, and defensive tackle nationally. The West, strong safety, wide receiver, and D tackle. Central, wide receiver, cornerback, free safety. Northeast region, right tackle, left tackle, halfback. Southeast region, left tackle, defensive tackle, left end. Right now, I think about the makeup of our team. If we're looking to really step in, I realize one thing they're not good at is offensive line, like the guards position. They're just not that good at guard. Um, None of the drafts has really been that good at interior, for real, for real. Yeah, I mean, unless we don't even have a first round draft pick this season, so this really goes out the window. So you really, really, really need to hone in on what we're really trying to get. At least I know we get some corners at least. Now maybe safety probably should be one of our biggest. Strong safety looks good this year. Maybe we look at these strong safeties. Strong safety looks good this year, so I think that's what we're gonna look. Is that safety room? Because there's really nowhere else to look. So let's go safety. Then we're good at tight end. Let's go wide receiver. You could never have too many wide receivers. Also, we could potentially trade some guys. We're gonna go Mike linebacker as well because I feel like you can never go wrong with a Mike. I don't know where to go. Let's go D tackle. Let's go double D tackle. Why not? Because not really much to really go off of. All right. D tackle in the southeast corner and central region, I guess. Corner. Oh no, I don't have a corner. Southeast. Our receiver central. D tackle west. Again, by default, I guess northeast region. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. We already did that. We already looked at the roster. It's time for practice chat. They got 2 offensive, 2 defensive. I don't really use dime like that. Let's go. Red zone passing play sheet. Uh, let's go with that. Three, three, and one. All right, so that's last week for that one. He's star. That's good to know. Let's take Lashley off. I really want to keep working on Cole Madden here. Trying to figure out. We could go Dale Smith here. Could go Glenn Fitzpatrick as well. Let's go with Riley. Um, and defensively, let's try to go into this week healthy. This this looks good, right? Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, cool. Hopefully, we get some good upgrades. Okay, Coleman, Devontae Rhodes, Fat, Mitch. Oh, because he didn't really get to. Okay, he has 12. All right, so there's no Andrew for this year until 2029. Hopefully, once we release him, off our team will be a lot better. Eric 14. That boy Eric got 1,400 a pop. Deontay Banks getting some big upgrades as well. No Dale Smith, no Deion Cobb. Okay. What does it work on? Potentially, really just probably just his carrying, but not even just that. Just make him better all around, respectfully. I think really just sitting on him all around. So I would say let's go slot. He's up to 80. Okay, plus one catch, plus two release, plus one medium, plus one short, plus two carry, plus one awareness. Okay, not bad. Not bad. He's only 23, so I don't really expect him to be like out there, out there. He only put what 400, 500 yards last year, so I don't really expect much. Okay, I think he's still on the team because he is a superstar. If he was a superstar, I probably would have released him instead. All right, let's see. 84 tackle, 83 hit power. I'm still focused on that block shedding, but probably start going with coverage for him. Probably really soon. I think I want to get this up to at least a 75, 77. Plus one tackle, plus one boxing. Nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Because he can hit. That's one thing I can say he can do. He can hit. But yeah, end of this episode, we play the Chargers, so we kind of see what they have. So this should be pretty fun. Based off their roster, so we kind of know who to stop, and kind of where they could be looking to kind of beat us at. I want to play a clean year, man, with Jackson Dart. I want to be able to at least win Offensive Player of the Year, if not MVP this season. Their defense is not nothing too crazy. Thomas good should be good. Baba Carrick was a big time pickup. He's just older. They really see me bringing him back. Um, he probably got paid too. He might have a breakout year. Just saying, at age 31, he could have a breakout year. Um, had 107 tackles in 2025 and 2026. Kind of had a dip. Obviously, had more sacks. Um, but I just didn't really see me bringing him back, man. Mm, their corners are not the best. They're good. I would say the best part is the offense. I don't think they're really gonna probably nobody's gonna knock me on that. Respectfully, you can't really knock me on that. But Z came off the season hot, 1-0. Peace, squad.